What is the realm of the royal family? What do you mean by the realm of the royal family? In Adam's family, there was Cain, the elder brother, and Abel, the younger brother. Cain and Abel were born as the children of Adam and Eve. That's Cain and Abel. In all environments, no matter what, there must always be a subject partner and object partner, and Cain and Abel must become one in the same way that the subject and object become one. Centering on the family united in this way, other families in the fallen world should also, in turn, become one with it. This unity is what we mean by the realm of the royal family. Because the elder brother is the central figure, he should stand in the center and put his direct brothers and sisters on the right and those to be restored on the left. After this, he should bring them into oneness. Because the fall occurred, this task has to be accomplished. If the fall had not occurred, then all that would have been needed was the unity between the brothers and sisters in Adam's family. Thus, in order to save the fallen world, the unity between Cain and Abel must be put in the Abel position with the world of Satan in the Cain position. And the standard of restoring the right of the eldest son, the right of the parent, and the right of kingship then established. When those in the younger brother's position obey and submit to this standard, then the realm of the royal family is established. Thus, the sons and daughters of the fallen world can stand in the position of the younger children by going through the children of direct lineage, and in this way return to the position of the eldest son and be able to live together with them in the kingdom of heaven, on earth and in heaven. This is what we mean by the realm of the royal family.
The realm of the royal family does not belong to one's own sons and daughters. The people of the fallen world were originally meant to be the unfallen first princes and princesses. But through the fall, they became entangled with Satan, and with the right of the eldest son in Satan's world destroyed God's ideal for the heavenly kingdom. To resolve this, the people in Abel's position have to climb over the many hills of suffering, heartache, and bitter pain, and by pioneering the heavenly way in Satan's world, lead Satan's people to a voluntary and natural surrender. By doing this, they should then bring those in the eldest son position in the fallen world down to the position of the second son, and rise themselves from the second son's position up to the right of the eldest son. And centering on that, bring complete and total transformation to everything in heaven and earth. It was from that position that the current foundation centering on true parents emerged. The realm of the royal family means dealing with fallen humanity as the second princes and princesses. As in the case of Leah, the first wife of Jacob, when she had to stand in a position of the concubine, and Rachel became the first or main wife of Jacob, and Leah had to attend her as such. Without going into that position of the concubine, she could not be restored to the side of God. No one knew that this kind of amazing reversal of roles had to take place, that this kind of path of exchange of positions had to be walked. Because this kind of principle is at work within the process of restoration, this kind of phenomena also took place at the time of Jesus. This kind of providential standard, which centers on the right of the eldest son, the realm of the parent, the right of kingship, and the realm of the royal family, All had to be restored through indemnity at the time of Jesus. Things had to be fixed exactly as they were lost. If 3 holes were punched in the bucket in triangular form, then 3 holes had to be blocked up in triangular form. For example, because Satan invaded and heaven's side sustained damage, God's side also has to inflict that damage on Satan's side and restore it through indemnity. That is what restoration through indemnity is referring to. When we got to pledge number 3, it talks about the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships, and the realm of the royal family. This is like a textbook and shows the pattern that should be fulfilled by everyone. So, what is this realm of the royal family? The realm of the royal family expresses the intention to save all the people of the satanic world who, in a position of the eldest son, have been striving to destroy God. After restoring the right of the eldest son, we should love those people like our own younger brothers and enter the kingdom of heaven, taking them along with us. What we have to remember here is that we have to bring them along with us. We cannot go alone. That is why we have to restore the right of the eldest son, so that Cain in the satanic world becomes our younger brother. Of course, those are to be our younger brothers are much greater in number than we ourselves.
All of humankind is included in that number. They will stand in the position of the younger son once the right of the eldest son is reversed. So, all of you, that is your sons and daughters, have to bring all the people of Satan's world along with them into the kingdom of heaven. You have to bring them along with you and not separate them out. This is the same for your father, and this also applies to all generations that follow. This must continue up until Satan himself is restored. This is what we mean when we talk about the realm of the royal family, and this is why it has been particularly included within the family pledge. Originally, the realm of the royal family was not supposed to exist, but it exists now to make the sons and daughters of the fallen world, that is, to make the devil into younger brothers and sisters. Without standing as part of the realm of the royal family, Cain in the satanic world cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Also, Cain should not think that his losing the position of the right of the eldest son means that he is banished, even though he destroyed God's ideal from the position of the eldest son. While standing in the realm of the love of heaven, that is, the second son's realm. Since he comes to stand in a position of the younger son, he enters an environment where he can be loved by his elder siblings and by his parents, and after receiving love from them, he also can enter the unfallen realm, the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is the destination of those who experience the love of the royal family. This ideal model family has been established now, but the rest of the world still remains to be restored.
What is the realm of the royal family? Now we have now we have nothing but families. So what do we mean by this realm of the royal family? This means Cain. We have to save Cain. Standing in a place representing the path of the true prince, we have to pull the kingship of this world, the fallen misshapen kingship, in the direction of heaven and earth with them into heaven. We have to save Cain and Abel and make them our younger brothers, teaching them all the traditions of the royal lineage. Once they stand in this position, we have to lead them forward. so that their descendants on this earth can be connected to the realm of the royal family as the
Scion.
scion of the royal line. Unless the Cain world on this earth is bound together as brothers, the realm of the royal family will have to continue to remain on the earth. Therefore, you must not forget Cain. It is not your own family that will form the realm of the royal family. Your family has to unite with the Cain families. Inherit the kingship of this world, and set those families up in the younger sibling position. Then you have to bring them to the realm together with you. That is what we are talking about. Once this is done, Cain and Abel become united, and their positions are reversed. That is what we mean when we talk about the realm of the royal family. Your family is not the one to fulfill this role of the realm of the royal family. Absolutely, Cain and Abel have to unite. Cain and Abel together have Cain type parents and Cain type grandparents, don't they? So you should educate them. And in doing so, bring that family of 3 generations to a natural and voluntary surrender, centering on the sons of the Cain realm. And when your own family goes ahead as the realm of the royal family, you can bring them to the realm in a position of your own younger siblings. That is what I mean by the realm of the royal family. What is the realm of the royal family? It doesn't mean the direct children of Adam and Eve. There's still this fallen world to be restored. Although you may have been restored yourselves, still centering on the blessed families, centering on your own children, the Cain realm remains to be restored, as does the tribal Messiah realm and also the Cain realm on the world level. By restoring them, you need to rise to the position of the eldest son. As Abel, who was opposed by Satan, you need to restore the position of the eldest son on heaven's side. That is the right of the eldest son. And put your elder brother, who previously stood in the eldest son's place, in the younger brother's position. You do this, then take your brother along and enter heaven together. When I am talking about the realm of the royal family, I am talking about it centering on a responsibility. You have to do this.
Because Cain and Abel became enemies on the horizontal level, they have to become one on the horizontal level too. Because the order of relationship was wrongfully reversed, Abel has to become the elder brother. Cain has to become the younger brother, so that the Cain-Abel brothers are restored, centering on the original son and daughter of God. Once this is achieved, they must enter the kingdom of heaven together. That's why you have to return to your hometown, put into practice the way of filial sons and daughters, the way of loyal patriots, the way of the saints, and the way of the divine sons and daughters, and complete all the formula course contents that God originally intended to fulfill within the first family. Once that is done, everything will be complete. The right of the eldest son comes first, then the right of the parent, the right of the kingship, and then the realm of the royal family. What do we mean by this term, the realm of the royal family? The situation God encountered in the Garden of Eden was a very serious problem. Although he wanted to fulfill his will, he saw the appearance of a woman and children who were very much other than those he wanted to see. The history of tragedy and misfortune began from this point, and because no one understood or knew about this, it has been impossible to resolve up until today. On one side, we have 5 billion human beings, while on the other, God's side, we have only a handful of sons and daughters. If you consider my situation in this case, I have only 13 children. That's all, only 13. So how can I resolve the Cain-Abel problem? Where can I find a solution? The only way it can be resolved is through loving the enemy. Abel has to educate everyone through love. After restoring through indemnity the right of the eldest son, Abel has to recognize and establish everyone else as fulfilling the realm of the royal family. What I'm telling you is that you have to recognize the Cain world as your own royal family. I have built a way for you to rise to the position of the younger brother based on the restoration of the right of the eldest son. Even though the body of Adam, that is, humanity, became deformed and corrupted, the vertical Lord, at his second advent, comes and restores the right of the eldest son, and then, by recognizing and establishing you in the position of the realm of the younger son, brings both the first Adam and the second Adam to stand in the position of one unified body. This is the starting point and origin from which the realm of the royal family emerges. What then is this royal family? Although all human beings have arrived in this world in the position of the elder children on the satanic side, they can all be recognized as part of the royal family, that is, the younger siblings, if and when they are acknowledged through their desire to accomplish and support the restoration of the right of the eldest son on heaven's side. What this all means is that they will be treated exactly as the body of unfallen Adam. In other words, they become younger siblings. The Lord of the second coming is the eldest son Adam, and the realm of the royal family is the younger son Adam.
The vertical kingship is the subject partner. When this vertical right of kingship and the horizontal realm of the royal family become one, they create a larger unified world, and this becomes the place where they connect to God. They become connected to the highest level or supreme partner. This is what the ideal world is, a place where, in a position of a minus, we can grow and develop through unity with something bigger in a position of a plus. This then is the formula for recreation. It is a concept taught in a unification church, and frankly, it is the best explanation there is. That is why, whether they are the president of a nation or whether everyone has to move ahead following behind Reverend Moon, even God himself was unable to experience and own this realm of the royal family. But once I achieve the right of kingship and restore a nation, I will go forward and establish the realm of the royal family. Things will be put in order and the correct axis established by means of the heavenly constitution. At the moment, the members of the Unification Church still don't understand about this. You wonder what on earth is he talking about? Yet there is no such realm of the royal family in the spirit world. That is what we mean when we say that the kingdom of heaven is empty. It is empty because the central core has not been established yet. That is not incredible reality of the situation. That is the incredible reality of the situation. The 5 billion people of humankind are the relatives of the royal lineage, the relatives who will inherit the right of kingship that flows out from the direct lineage of the eldest son. Those who experience that heart of the realm of the royal clan are those who will enter the kingdom of heaven. For this reason, there has to be a royal family realm that extends horizontally throughout the entire world, and through that, we have to experience a unified global realm of heart that substantiates that very ideal. We have to live a way of life that allows us to experience that. Once this takes place, the true parents can stand as true parents above the position of the eldest son. In other words, the kingship of the true parents. Centering on that kingship, we have to lead ahead the royal family, who stands in a peripheral position. This is what the kingdom of heaven is. The place entered into by the members of that family, taking along with us that royal family, and all the while attending the right of kingship, centering on the parents, centering on the right of kingship. It is by experiencing that realm of heart that we enter the kingdom of heaven.
You will be able to understand from my words just how far you actually are in your relationship with me. I am not simply your teacher, someone whom you can meet in a casual manner or without the right preparation or attitude. The only way you the only way you can enter the eternal mainstream world is if I resolve and prepare the core lineage of lineages and the core heart of hearts from the position of the core mainstream itself. Because God is love, He wants to engraft the children of the adulterer, that is, descendants of the fallen lineage, into the realm of inheritance of the eternal mainstream, then to store them in the storehouse of the kingdom of heaven, recognizing them as having the same value of the fruits of the true olive tree. When we talk about the realm of the royal family, we are talking about the people who stand in that position. Originally, all sons and daughters born here on earth are to become part of the realm of the royal family. Thus, once the fully completed era of the completed testament and the fully completed era of true parents are proclaimed, God will regard the entire 5 billion children of humankind as the realm of the royal family. And although He will recognize them as the royal family at the same time, He will not simply recognize them as being fully qualified. Rather, God will allow people to enter the realm of the royal family, but for them to actually become members of that royal family, there will need to be a record and history of them having loved Abel more than anyone, based on the principle of restoration through indemnity from the level of the individual to the level of the entire world.